Hi there! Today I thought I would do another video on traveling with wigs. I've been traveling with wigs for probably like 3 years, and I've really gotten over that nervousness of packing and airports and hotels and travel and all of that sort of thing. So if you're interested in that, stick around. If you're worried about airport security, please check out my other video, which I'll link down below. First of all, let's talk about packing your wig, how to do it easily, safely, and not take up a lot of space in your luggage. When I travel, I like to travel light, so I only take my one carry-on bag and my one personal item. So I have a little rolly bag that fits up there, and I don't have a lot of space to be taking up with boxes. So you're going to take your wig out of its storage box. This happens to be a Noriko wig, and you're of course going to be using your hairnet to keep it from tangling. I always store my wigs in their net to keep them nice, and you want to make sure that it's dry and combed through so that you don't get any mildew in your luggage. And then you need a large Ziploc bag, and that is all that you need. So you just put that in the bag, and you don't need to close it all the way. I close it about that far just in case there's a little bit of moisture, but this keeps it from rubbing up against your clothing and getting tangled or matted. And if you have a big enough bag, you can fit 2 wigs, which is what I normally do. I take a topper and then I take a full wig. That way, if I'm washing one, the other is available, or depending on how much styling I want to do. So that's packing all sorted out, really easy. So let's talk about the next thing, which is why to travel with a wig. Obviously, if you have hair loss like I do, it's kind of difficult to get very thin, fine hair to look good, especially when you're not in your house and you don't have a lot of time in the morning. So if you're in a hotel and all you have is a blow dryer, or maybe a flat iron that you brought with you or something, styling your hair is very stressful, which is why I use wigs. It totally changed my traveling experience. I no longer worried about people taking photographs of me and if I would look terrible, because I would have my perfect wig hair to look good all of the time. So I'll go ahead and insert a couple of photos of me a couple years ago when I went to Germany to visit some family, and you can see that my hair looks pretty good. And it's not super obvious that it's a wig. If you're a wig wearer, you can usually spot it, but most of the people around you just think, oh, you have nice hair. And tip number 2 when traveling with a wig, especially in the winter or fall or spring when it's a little bit chilly, is to bring a hat with you. Some sort of little beanie can really disguise a wig, and you would never know that it wasn't my real natural hair that I was wearing. So there's a lot of benefits for traveling with wigs, and most of the fears are in your head, and if you just plan everything out, you'll realize it's totally easy to travel with your wigs. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. If you have any more traveling questions, please leave me a comment below, or if you have any other video suggestions, just let me know. Thanks!